Takahiro Miyashita is a Japanese design visionary. Most known for his brand No. 9, Miayshita has made his impact in fashion while staying true to his roots. Born in Tokyo, he faced several challenges to get to where he is today. With determination and passion, Miayshita was able to overcome his adversity and rise to prominence to create a long-lasting name in the industry. Even today, he continues to develop groundbreaking collections that people love. Continue to watch to find out what makes him an iconic figure in fashion. As previously stated, Takahiro Miyashita was born in Tokyo in 1973 and raised in Bunkyo-kyo, which was directly north of Tokyo's Imperial Palace. If you don't know what the Imperial Palace is, it's the main residence of the Emperor of Japan in the Chiyoda district. Personally, I found that to be pretty cool, but growing up next to such royalty also came with the conventional and strict upbringing. Born to a composer father and artist mother, his mother did not allow him to listen to any kind of music that she felt was a bad influence, such as the Sex Pistols and RC Secession, which is a famous Japanese rock band. Although there were restrictions placed on Miyashita, it didn't stop his rebellious behavior from coming to the surface. By the age 10, his love for fashion was growing at a rapid rate. He would like to go shopping whenever he could at thrift stores and buy jeans, t-shirts, and bandanas that he said he was motivated to do after watching films from Francis Ford Coppola. His fashion sense was heavily influenced by American culture, collecting vintage pieces that were grunge, punk, and Americana style. He took on inspirations from rock bands naming Kiyoshiro Imawano and John Lennon as his two biggest idols. In school, Miayshita recalls being more in love with fashion than all of his friends. In fact, it might have been the only thing he actually cared about. Now, Miayshita was always a rebel, and it didn't just stop in childhood. During his time in high school, he would get an immense amount of trouble for disruption. He paid little attention to his academic studies and eventually was expelled for his marijuana use. After dropping out completely, Miayshita would spend most of his time in the streets of Harajuku and Shibuya, the place where only the cool kids hung out. It would be there that he gained a deeper sense of what fashion means to him. Continuing on his hunt for new clothes to buy, Miayshita stumbled across a Japanese boutique named Nepenthes. Now, I'm sure you guys may be familiar with Nepenthes. It is commonly known as the umbrella brand over needles, founded by Kizo Shiomizu. Now, Miayshita would go into this store like all the time, at least 2 or 3 times a week. He was enamored with the stitching, quality, and the design of the clothing. Of course, this would catch anyone's attention if they see the same person coming into their store multiple times a week, and luckily for Miayshita, it was Kizo himself. He was intrigued by Miyashita's style and offered him a job there. Kizo was aware that he had no formal fashion background, but he saw something special in him, eventually giving him the opportunity to travel back and forth between Japan and New York as their official client advisor and buyer. There he also learned a lot about other sectors of fashion such as design and press. Kizo would eventually give him his biggest task yet, designing a 20-piece collection. Now, for anyone with a lack of official fashion background, this may have made them crumble under pressure, but Miayshita was confident in his ability to learn, understand, and produce something remarkable. Through this experience, he stated that he learned you can make clothing even if you don't have a fashion background. By now, after his mentorship with Kizo and his business partner Dekizuki, Miayshita was ready to step out on his own. In 1996, he founded No. 9 at the age of 23, which paid homage to the lyrics of the Beatles song Revolution 9. No. 9 was heavily influenced by Western youth culture, featuring clothing such as gothic and grunge t-shirts. It had a huge connection to those who enjoyed alternative and deconstructed aesthetics. It bridged together cultural and Victorian elegance that eventually blossomed into more mature pieces such as structured blazers, tailored draperies, and waistcoats. No. 9's first few years of activity helped him gain a cult following and also the attention of Jun Takashi. Jun Takashi is the founder of the brand Undercover and attended one of Miyashita's fashion shows in its early stages. At first, he was a little starstruck. He didn't think he was a big deal at the time, so he was shocked to see someone as prominent as Takashi there, someone who was taking Japanese fashion by storm. The two would hit it off and become really good friends and are still today. They were able to build a great relationship where they feed off each other's creativity and help one another continue their impact. In 2009, unfortunately, Takahiro abruptly ended No. 9 just after 12 years. It is rumored that there was issues with business partners and also mental health concerns that were taking a toll. After about a year of soul-searching, Miayshita emerged with his new brand, Takahiro Miyashita the Soloist. The approach to this brand was more sustainable, creating pieces that were long-lasting and could stand the test of time. Takahiro says that the start of this brand was to see how he can make garments that could be a part of the future. Today, Takahiro Miyashita the Soloist is still making debuts on the runway. The brand just showed its spring 2024 menswear collection at Paris Fashion Week, which featured a blend of British and Japanese design, something Takahiro has always been known for, creating a melting pot of cultures, that is. Like all artists, Takahiro as a designer is best understood through his work. Throughout the decades, he really allowed himself to express his inner world and used designing as a therapeutic outlet, which propelled him in the position of becoming a solidified thread in the fabric of the fashion world. And that wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and also comment your thoughts down below as well. Follow me on Instagram at KSierra if you'd like to see how I styled a number 9 piece, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos on the stories behind your favorite fashion designers.